Good morning. I don't know what time you seeing this, but right now, as I'm filming this, it's just before 8 o'clock. I have clearly just woken up, gotten out of the bed not too long ago myself. But I wanted to make a quick video because just below this video, you'll see a few reminders about some of our studio policies. Periodically, it's necessary to remind folks because we have new students coming in. And I'll admit, sometimes as staff, we get a little lax about things, and occasionally we just need to tighten up on both ends. So, first things first, tardiness, late students. We lock our doors at the start of class. Now, to be honest, we have gotten away from that a little bit, trying to leave the door open for late reformer Pilates students because reformer Pilates doesn't really require that dedicated quiet and grounding time that yoga does. But when there's a reformer Pilates class happening at the same time as yoga class and doors cracked open, anybody could come in. And we've had a lot of late yoga students, people coming in 5, 10, sometimes even 15 minutes late and disrupting what is going on in the yoga studio. When you open the door, there's loud noise, light comes into the space, people may have to get up and adjust their mats to make room for you. And that doesn't result in the best experience for our students, which is really of prime importance to me and to, I would say, the entire Embody Yoga staff. So just to be fair, across the board, we're going back to closing and locking the doors at the start of practice. And we don't enforce any of our policies to be mean or insensitive to what people have going on. But as a business, we just have to have some order. So please be prepared for that. I would encourage you to make sure you're at the studio at minimum 5 minutes early. And if you can, even get there 10 minutes early, and then everybody can have a good experience. Also now, with our transition over to Walla, we do have a updated cancellation policy or cancellation window, I should say, for all classes. Yoga, hot Pilates, mat, reformer Pilates, you have up until 8 hours before the start of class to cancel your class in Walla and retain your class pass. If you fail to do that, you will either lose a class pass or if you're one of our unlimited members, you'll be charged a $15 late cancellation or no-show fee. So please keep that in mind. And then finally, down below, you'll see some general studio etiquette, pretty common sense stuff. Again, making sure that you are on time for class, so you don't get locked out or so you're not disrupting the experience for other students. And then also, I've noticed an increase of students who are going into our classes, especially our yoga classes, while on a call or on the phone. Now, usually they're not on speakerphone, so that's a good thing, but we consider our yoga studios especially to be like a very special or sacred place. And so walking into that space while you're on the phone, having a conversation isn't appropriate or conducive to the experience that we're trying to cultivate there. Students will come in and get themselves set up and they're trying to get their mind and bodies prepared. So we ask that before you set foot into the yoga studios, that you are off of any calls and that you have silence or put your phone on vibrate. Another thing I've noticed is that some students will have bright lights flashing on their phones during class. And I think that that's a way to be notified that they have a call or a text message coming in. And I understand we have a lot of parents and people with a lot of other responsibilities. So you need to know if somebody's trying to contact you. But if you can see those lights flashing real bright, everybody else can too. And I will say for myself, I've had experiences where that has happened. We're in the desert, it's supposed to be dim and lights start flashing and it completely throws me off. Like I'll forget what I was saying or what I was trying to cue. So just out of respect for everybody else in the space and the teachers, if you have that setting on your phone, if you could either disable it while you're in the studio or otherwise make sure that phone is tucked underneath the front edge of your mat, we would really appreciate it. If you have any questions or concerns about any of the policies listed below, feel free to hit that button just up above. It will send you directly to my inbox, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Otherwise, thank you in advance for respecting our policies, understanding why they are in place, and we hope to see you in class soon.